Hello everyone, welcome to today's recipe. We are making some puff puff. This is very simple and easy, good to pair with porridge or any beverage of choice. Let's get started. To begin with, we are going to proof our yeast by adding some sugar and some yeast. I'll be pouring lukewarm water into this. The water must not be hot because it can kill the yeast. Just make sure that when you insert your finger, it does not burn you. Then you know it's ready for use. Add it, give it a good mix. Then you want to set that aside for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now, if you are new here, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. You can join us by subscribing, and also you can share this video. Thank you so much. As that is going on, we are going to sift in our dry ingredients. This is some bread flour. You can also use all-purpose flour for this recipe. I'll be leaving the ingredients and their exact measurements in the description box, so check that out. We are done sifting the flour. We are going to add some sugar as well, then some salt. I'll also be grating in some nutmeg. This is optional, but it adds a nice flavor to the puff puff. Next, I'm going to give this a very good mix and make a well in the center. Our yeast that has been proofing is done. This is how you know your yeast is active. So now that it has proofed, we'll add it to the flour mixture. Then you want to go in with water little by little and mix it until it gets to the right consistency. Aside water, you can also use milk for your puff puff. Remember that the water I'm adding is also lukewarm. This aids the yeast to work well so that the dough can rise much later when we are done. I also added some vanilla extract and I'm going to beat this until it becomes nice and stretchy. Once we are done, we are going to clean up the sides of the bowl a little. Then I'll let this rest in a warm place until it doubles in size. Takes about 30 minutes. Going forward, we are going to pour some oil into our pan, pending when the dough has risen, okay? You can use any good oil of your choice. I'm using vegetable oil. We are back to check on the dough and it has doubled in size nicely. We'll remove some of the air from it a little and then we'll start scooping it. You can also dip your hand in a little bit of water just to make the cutting of the dough easy when you scoop it, okay? You can also use oil for this. Just dip it slowly in the water. Don't dip your whole hand or else it will make the dough softer, okay? So scoop it and then this is how you are going to squeeze it in between your index finger and your thumb. And it's as easy as that. Once the oil has heated beautifully, you can add your dough, but you can start with one and just to check if the oil is hot. Once it flows to the top of the oil, after a few seconds, you can add in the rest. And then you're going to fry this until it comes to a nice golden brown color. It's important that the oil is not too hot or else it will burn before it cooks on the inside. The oil should be somewhere in between so that you can get that perfect cooked puff puff. And stir it continuously with your skewer so that you can have even browning. Once it gets to your desired brownness, dish it onto some parchment paper to drain the excess oil or let it drain in a sieve. If you are still watching me to this point, I want to thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. I am so grateful. The second batch is also done. I'm going to scoop it off and let it drain for the excess oil to be taken out. And this is all we have. Golden brown, crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this recipe and I'll be glad to read all your nice comments. Until I post my next video, remember to enjoy cooking and God loves you and has a great plan for your life. Bye.